Hi, Torrence. Hello. Hello, Sarah Justice. Hello, makeup lover. Hi. Oh, it done took my words away from me. Let me see. Can we get top chat? Golden Glow, what's good? How you doing? Miss you. I was looking forward to seeing the green from you. Honey, we going to talk about everything. I ain't been doing nothing. Let me keep bringing this up because it's... Can I keep it up? See if it'll do it like that. Okay. Beautylicious Diva. Hey, everyone. Hello. Oh, y'all got here early, baby. Some of y'all been here for a half an hour. Trying to see if it's going to get started over here because, baby, I don't got the ring light on. I'm trying to look to see how she going to look. See if we need to get some more lights because, you see, I got my ring light going if we need to get it bright, sis. But I'm mad because my live chat keep disappearing and I don't know how to do this. Okay. Makeup brings creativity says, made it. Flaw but cute said, hello, hello. Eyeshadows and lip gloss said, hello. Kayla Duggar, hey, Torrence, looks like I'm right on time. Yes, you are, honey. I'm hoping the message is going to pop up as we go now from this point because it's not showing me anything. So just let me know. Bring something up. Just type anything right now if you can. I just want to make sure I can see it. I do have my TV on to YouTube right now, so I can see that we are currently good. I am looking a little bright because I do got this ring light on, so let me turn her down. Marilyn Monroe said, hey, Torrence, hello, hello. Let me see if I can turn this thing on. Make sure she good to go. Are you working? Oh, let me try one more time. Oh, no, I don't know how to get you to come on, sis. Beautiful. Hey, Janessa. Hey, Torrence. It says I made it to the live chat. Yes, you did, baby. Yes, you did. We just getting started. Giving it a little more time for people to come in and join. Have class in like 10 minutes, so you'll be leaving soon. Honey, I'm just glad that you made it. So I'm just blessed that you wanted to sound. Oh my goodness, you can't hear me anymore? Nobody can hear? Let me know right now. I gotta make sure because I don't recall pressing anything. Okay, it says back. Okay, just making sure. Because I am using the iPhone now, so I just wanted to make sure. And I'm testing something new out. Y'all know this is my second time going live. Right now, I am sitting on the couch. I am comfortable. Okay, and as you can see, the camera is following me, you guys. Look at her, this little cheap contraction girl. While you recording, while you moving, doing your thing, the camera keeps up with you. This is nothing, but the iPhone had Torrance. The sound just came back in. Okay, Monet, thank you. Just wanted to make sure. We are only 2 minutes in, so I want to make sure everybody get enough time to come in. We got about 11 of y'all here, 8 thumbs up. Make sure we get those thumbs up, everybody. I just want to say thank you for coming in. You all know a new giveaway winner will be chosen tonight at midnight, baby. So about 11:58, I'm going to be sitting right there already recording. I'm going to do it no jump cuts just to make sure it's fair. Y'all already know we're going to do commentpicker.com just so I don't have anything in it. And that's going to be that. But we're going to talk about some everything where I've been, baby, what I've been doing, what I plan on doing. Y'all see, I am really enjoying this little cheap little contraction. It is actually following me. It said you can't make no fast movements, but I don't plan on doing it because I seen this one little thing by, I think, Glamcore, and I think she was like $120, $160, and I was like, although that's cute and that looked like that would be fun and effective, we're not gonna give you that kind of money for that. So baby, I said give it enough time. Amazon and China gonna come up with something. And this little $40, she attached to the ring light right now. And ain't she following me as we move? I ain't touching, my hands are right here, baby. And this thing got a little face tracker on it so I can record live. My hands can be free. I need to do that. Say you need that money for good makeup, baby. And for good giveaways, because baby, we're going to talk about that too. I ain't going to spill too much on that, but I will tell y'all what's going on. Say, oh, you look live on camera. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Baby, coming on camera with no makeup, y'all already know. You ain't got time to edit. You ain't got time to filter nothing. This is just the YouTube app, but y'all family, we going to keep it real with y'all, so it don't matter. Y'all get to see what I look like. I forgot to tie my hair down properly. So you see my twist on one side is banging, but on this side, a few of them were sticking up. So we're going to make sure we tie our hair down right tonight. Because last night, baby, I was out. I was having a good time. I was chilling. Old thing then popped back up. Thank you. Said skins look good. Oh, thank you, honey. Because baby, for a minute, part of the reason why I've been gone, I did not want anybody to get worried, but did have a trip and fall over my walker, and I had a lump right there on my leg. And although I did let my family know, get things checked out, it was okay. I truly, when I tell you, had to be down, 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 it was like a good 3-4 days where even with pain meds, baby, it was sore, it was hurting. And it was mainly because I reorganized things. We're gonna get into why I was reorganizing. And I completely forgot that the walker was there and bumped right into it. And part of the walker has this little metal clamp at the bottom where you can lock the wheels. And it's another piece slightly higher than it. That part bumped right into my leg. It was hurt. So when I had to be down for a minute, I'm like, okay, Torrence, you bored, you got to find something to do. Everybody is working. Everybody got kids. Everybody doing something. Out the blue, guess who pop up? My ex. Of all things and of all times, when I ain't got nowhere to be, nothing to do, he want to pop up. So it's like, pretty as, hey, I'm happy to see another part of your home. I feel like I'm there with you on the couch. Oh yeah, girl, because I'm sitting here. Y'all see I got my Bath and Body Works. Let me see if it'll turn this way so y'all can see it. My Bath and Body Works candles right there and they holders. I used to love their candles and I still do. And I have extras and backups of those. But right now, what we are burning is from Jade Naturals. I stopped buying from Bath and Body Works because family and friends started making candles. So I have a Jade Naturals candle right here called Man Cave. Smells absolutely amazing. So I got that burning right now because I just switched from their Pisces candle. You know, Rihanna is a Pisces and this was up until March 20th. And because we just passed that, I poured that over to the side. But you know, my favorite from Bath and Body Works is that strawberry strawberry pound cake. That's why she got the highest one. That's champagne toast with the little flowers. Which is the next one? I got like an owl and a globe. That's peach Bellini. That's like a green wobbly statue with gold drip for that. What's that? Sugared lemon zest. That next one is a fox. It's like a rose gold fox. That's a limited edition one. I forgot what it is called. It is called Winter Cabin. That's what it's called. Winter Cabin. The next one is like the Beauty and the Beast type globe. That one is called Winter Lemonade. No, Watermelon Lemonade. And the last one is like a octagon made out of marble with a metal cage. And that is Dark Amber and Eve. I absolutely love candles. Usually I got one burning all the time. But like I said, family and friends now make candles, so I'm usually burning one of theirs now and just going through my last collection of theirs. It says, I'm on a walker now from hip replacement surgery. The struggle, baby, I don't even want to think of how hard that would be. I'm like, at least with my leg, I got times where I can put that up, I can move, things like that. My friend, she just had hip surgery about 2 years ago, and her baby is turning 1 year old now, so you talk about healing from one surgery and having to go through another because she had to go through that baby. I'm like, baby, women are tough because I don't think I could have did it. I wouldn't have made it. Since my mom wants to start making candles, more power to her. I said the same thing. I think my mom, she's trying to get more and more and get bigger into hers. So I think next year is going to really take off for her because she also makes candles. And I just, baby, I love just being a test dummy because I don't know nothing about it. It say I prefer wax smells. They smell so good. I'm not gonna lie, the thing is, I don't really care for either one as far as scent-wise go, but I love the sound of a crackling wood wick. Like that's what this one is with Man Cave. So I can actually hear the wood crackling because I don't have a fireplace in my home. And growing up with fireplaces in a lot of the homes I was in, I just really wish I could have one. So hearing that noise is common for me. And I just would, if I had, you know, a wax melt or something like that, I would probably still have this playing in the background on a really low speaker or on the phone or something just so I can get that sound. It says, oh, I love woodwick candles, especially the pumpkin butter ones. I've never had a pumpkin butter one that was woodwick. Just found out I'm diabetic. See, my checks keep disappearing faster than I can read them, baby. I want to see them on. I'm tired and playback practice my medicine. Baby, we got to take care of ourselves because, baby, I don't think I got nothing so far, but we want to keep it that way. Says you have to clean this. We got practice. I know how you feel. I've fallen twice this week. Sarah, when I tell you that one fall was enough for me. Look, my sister calling on that phone, my best friend calling on this one. I don't think either one of them know I'm live because right before we went on live, I tried to call my sister back. So she think we gonna just be playing phone tag and she gonna have to wait till we done. Cause baby, I'm using this phone to record. I'm using that one over there just to make sure everything is good. Cause if this phone go off, I'm gonna immediately hop on that one just to make sure we can keep this live going. But you see, I'm on a couch being comfortable. Got me a box of lemon heads, put in my favorite candy. I love lemon any and everything. And once baby, after I fell and we was on the floor, ex come through talking, baby, all the sweet good stuff that you want to hear. How you been? What you doing? I've been thinking about you. And because we didn't break up on bad terms, of course, you know, come on. I'm willing to talk. I'm willing to blah, blah, blah. And baby, so now, even though nothing happened between me and him, but I am now the proud mom of a cricket. That's one of my little mats right there. So he managed to get me, I have a cricket and what did he get? The heat press to make the t-shirts because that's what I wanted to do. And earlier I went, Incandescent said, hello, hey everybody. Earlier I went and got the mug press for it. So because one of the worst and lowest part of my last surgery was when I knew for sure there was nothing I could do on my own that I wanted to do. Wanting to do makeup was impossible because I couldn't stand. Says fun, my next is burp, never bought me anything but problems. Baby, he trying to slide back through. That's all it is. It says it's a day of exes because honey, my exes, baby, I'm telling you, I'm like, it must be tax season and you trying to come back through, but he see I'm still single. He see, like I said, we didn't break up on bad terms. It's just, I let you back to the streets, honey, and that's where you wanted to be. There, I wasn't gonna stop you, but now you trying to come back because you see, I just been over here being good, being fine, being me, and you already know what everything is about. But I've been enjoying my peace, and I know I got another surgery coming up, and I'm gonna keep enjoying this. And I don't know if being with somebody during a time like this is worthwhile because, boo-boo, I'm not trying to do no trauma bonding. I understand we got to pass and all of that, but I would rather wait till after my surgery than trying to do it going in. Because if we do it going in, I might be expecting a little more from you than you got time for. And I got people I need to be dependent on right now, and I'd rather just hold on to them. I ain't got time to make nothing with you. Make sure you play hard to get. It ain't no playing, honey. You know it's hard to get. You ain't got to play when that's the truth, honey. I'm 36 with a body count of 2. I'm good. That's why he want to get back, honey. But it's like, I'm going to keep doing me. But I thank you for the cricket and all the stuff. Because, baby, when I tell y'all, the reason I ain't did no makeup tutorials is because I had to push all that stuff over, redo my makeup room to get my cricket stuff in there. Hey, all right, ByTorrence, let me hit it. Hey, baby, go to class. Go get that education. Because, honey, some of us wish we could get up and go right now. But that bill will be looking at me like, so you go get that because, honey, this is entertainment. This is fun. Y'all can come back watch this anytime. If you can't make it to the lab or to any of my videos, please do not ever apologize or feel bad for not making it to one of my videos. The only person responsible for being here during the video is me. Everybody else, I'm just grateful and thankful for. Whether you watch it during the live, whether you watch it, say, while you, I like to watch, what's the names, while we're going to just say, in the restroom. We'll put it like that. While I'm about to take a nap, going to sleep, doing things like that. If you're the passenger in a car, like that. But please do not feel obligated to watch. And I'm just, grateful that you do. And any and all views is always counted. It don't have to be right there doing it like, oh, I was there when it first premiered. Honey, I'm not trying to hit the Hot 100 on the billboards. I don't care when you get it. You coming through is just that. It's a blessing. The fact that, because I know it's people I absolutely love, I adore. But if you drop a video during the time where I'm asleep, it's a pretty good chance you'll have to wait till I wake up to watch that. If you drop it at the same time as somebody else and I'm already there and I'm enjoying things, probably not going to get to you till later. But if you get me when I got my undivided attention, then I'm actually watch it, pay attention. I'm gonna have time to remember, oh, I need to comment, I need to thumb up, blah, 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 and do all of that. But we're gonna quit talking about that because we're gonna get back into what else? Oh, talking about the cricket stuff, baby. When I tell you, I ain't made nothing yet. But when I do, it's going down. I'm gonna be making all types of stuff. I got stuff to make mugs, I got stuff to make coasters, we're gonna be making shirts. And you already know I'm gonna be doing some makeup related stuff, of course, because a lot of stuff in my makeup room have handwritten labels, and although they cute, I think it would just be a lot more uniform and a lot more legible if I had just one solid color that I can do, or say one color for each area. Say highlighters could get one color, foundations get another. And when I have my surgery, I ain't gonna have nothing but time to learn the software and sit back and get everything done anyway. So we made sure we got enough stuff to play for a while. So you got the whole shebang. When I tell you, I know for sure I got at least 40 rolls of different types of vinyl, the regular, the smart, because I got the Explorer 3, baby. He got me the Explorer 3 in mint. So, and you know, greens is my favorite. So to get the mint was like, yes. The heat press is in mint and the cup holder. I think the cup press only comes in mint. So I'm glad that all of that goes together. I got backups of everything. Everything like backup blades, backup mats. I got so many rolls so I could test out everything because I'm not sure what I like. But the only thing I didn't get was other branded stuff because I know for sure a lot of the Cricut branded things are going to go with that. And right now, if you are a Cricut lover or you know somebody who is, a lot of places are doing a 50% off sale on accessories. So I've been going like walking into Michael's, but having the app pulled up for Amazon and on the other phone having the app pulled up for Joann's and all of that. Because I'm price comparing, and whoever got the lowest price, wherever I'm at and I find it, I need y'all to match that price right there since that's what y'all do. It saved me some money. So when I tell you, I got a lot of stuff. It said, oh, wow, you're going to be busy, baby. And I think it only comes with the 1 month free trial of the online software where you can get unlimited everything, like unlimited access to the fonts, the pictures, and all of that. But I'm going to be doing more customizable stuff, but I'm going to still sign up for that because, like I said, I have a ton of family and friends who all have businesses. My mother does candles. My sister does security. My best friend does traveling, things like that. You see, I do makeup, so it's a lot of things I can do logos for. Even if it's just a basic t-shirt to let people know that's what I do, instead of just walking down the street with my basic t-shirt that I'm walking and wearing around, I can put my logo on it to follow my YouTube if I'm wearing makeup that day. That way, if somebody, oh, who do your makeup? Why they walking up to me, they can see that coming on. Like, yes, thank you. Free advertisement, honey. Because, baby, I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna never do it, but I ain't paying for advertising, baby. That stuff costs too much. They be wanting you to pay to get your channel seen, doing this, doing that. And it's like, honey, those who want to see me is gonna see me. Yes, up some branding, yes, ma'am. And when I go back to work, I'm gonna have some everything because I know a lot of people at my job, we absolutely love customizable stuff, especially like hats, shirts, jackets. At work, all that stuff is popping. We all be buying it. And I was like, boo, you might as well grab a part of that coin. And I've never done it before, but I'm like, with the tutorials and stuff I've seen online, I'm really confident in what I'll be able to do. It says if you make shirts and sell them, I'm buying them. Baby, I think the very first project, I don't think she's watching the video right now, but if she catches, she gonna see it. The very first project I want to do is a set of coasters for my cousin. I don't want to say the theme and all that, so just in case she watch the video, she won't see it. But I already got that coming up. I know I want to do coffee mugs for my mom. Right now, they had coffee mugs on sale, the ones where you can customize those. And I think I got 3-4 boxes of 6-pack upstairs. So I can make at least 20, 25 mugs. That's give me time to practice and get my skill up. I definitely will buy the stuff you make. Okay, thank you, honey. We're going to be getting our practice on, trying to see what we're going to get going. Because I'm like, we're going to have a lot of time being boarded down after that surgery before we can come back. And I'm talking about all of that. Before we get into all of that, honey, the end of this month, I still got what videos coming up. Today is Tuesday, so we are doing a live chat. By Thursday, I want to, oh, she's saying the cheap fan expressive. Oh, you already know. I got that written down. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to show y'all that one. But I'm not sure exactly how I can get the design on a fan just yet. It's other items is easy. Thinking of how to get it on a shirt, how to get it on a cup, coasters, all of that is easy. It's a matter of finding a fan design or coming up with the money to have my own custom fan made to do that one. But The fan is the one I'm most excited about, but it's going to be the hardest to get going. It says, I need to get an ex like yours. A lot of people say that. The thing is, I'm really picky with my exes or the people I date, and for some reason it's not like it's something I've just tried to do, but every relationship I've come to find that one person always just foots the bill, and it's just that's what we expect. And it's even been a couple times where I've been the person where I've covered everything, and it's like, if I know I'm dating somebody who already struggling and I know what the case is, why am I gonna ask you, do you want to go out, and then ask you to pay for yours too when I know you ain't got it, honey? We together, we open, we honest, we know what it is, but I want to have a good time. I still want to eat here, and I'm not about to stop my lifestyle. But if I want to be with you, then I'm gonna bring you along. And my very first relationship was a man who treated me like that, where I didn't have a dime to my name, but every time I said, ooh, that look, baby, he was grab it. And it was like, oh, well, that's nice. And so after the first relationship, with that being the only thing I know, that's all I took with me was either my boo gonna pay it all or I'm gonna pay it all. But I don't have time to be asking you for your half, waiting on your card to be activated, seeing if they accept your card here or there. Baby, when I go somewhere, I'm swiping the card. I don't got time for all of that. It says I need to find a hobby because I be getting bored. Baby, I'm telling you, we all got to find something to do with our time. And although I truly do enjoy YouTube, the one con about YouTube and also living in a complex, because I can't afford to, just have my own, is you have to find time to record when other people are not making noise. Although right now I only technically have one neighbor on one side, they are renovating the other side for the neighbors like right behind me. This side right here is where they're renovating, and I'll probably have new neighbors within the next month or two. And the noise that they make doing that during business hours, you might as well just get up because they're gonna be making so much noise you don't want to go to sleep. And with it being like literally so much noise going on, you can't do nothing but either leave the house or just get up and just sit there. You could clean, you can reorganize, you could do this, but it was like with there being nothing else to do, I started reorganizing the Cricut stuff. And once I started setting that stuff up, it was okay, I don't have no space for this. I have nowhere to actually put it. I was gonna put the stuff here in the living room, but then I realized every time guests come over, it would be sitting right here out in the open. And the one thing I did not want to risk is my nieces, nephews, or my godbabies coming over and knocking something over. You said info shopping. Baby, once I found out about this Cricut, when I tell you, and this half off sale they got going on, I bought any and everything I could. It says you need to rent an industrial spot. You're going to get that outside. No. Baby, I wish I could. The problem is, like I said, beforehand, I was working in the plant and freelancing. So that was two different checks. And I was good. One check could always make sure everything is good. That other check was that freelance money. That's why I was able to build a makeup collection and be able to buy so much. Once I hurt myself, freelancing came to a complete stop, and going to work came to I'm gonna say a halt because I still get my workman's comp, but it's still not as much as I would be able to make if I was there. And like right now, this week, everybody's off work except the team leaders because they still call it mandatory for that. So to know that we going in getting overtime, well, that no, I'm not knowing they going in getting overtime stuff like that, but I can't. Boo boo, I'm sitting right here getting my basic check and less than that, and everybody else is making overtime and making, all time high, premiums and stuff, and I'm sitting like, all the shopping I would be doing right now if I was making that money. But I ain't gonna lie and say I ain't been doing no shopping because, baby, shopping for us and shopping for the giveaway because that's coming up too. And speaking of that giveaway, honey, it seems like everybody has been giving me the same look of shock to the point where I've been like, okay, Torrence, are you doing something wrong or something bad? And I really don't believe so. But every time I mention, I have a giveaway or something like that, I'm not gonna lie. The comments for that giveaway have been blowing up to the point I have to check them every single day. I have not seen or heard from y'all on YouTube, and still every single day the comments for that video is going. But everybody keeps telling me every time I mention what's in the giveaway, they be like, dang, you giving all of that to one person? And it's like, yeah, I want them to experience this. I have a video coming up like this, and they're gonna be able to do this. And once you explain it, they understand it, but it's still like they be like, dang, with all of that, I thought you was gonna have 2, 3 people. So I'm like, okay, Torrance, I get it. If everybody gonna keep saying that, we just gonna do it. But I'm not gonna change my mind on this one. On this particular giveaway, all of that I mentioned is still going to that one person. I still got some extra stuff coming that I ain't told y'all about. I'm not gonna mention some stuff because I want to be a secret to them. But in the upcoming video I got coming, I will post where you'll be able to see some of the items that they got coming because I'm gonna use it and tell y'all. But in my very next giveaway, which I'm not sure when I'm gonna announce it, I'm gonna finally do 2 giveaway winners at the same time. I'm not sure how we're going to set it up, but I'm either going back and forth between having, oh, it says that's cool. Yeah, because it's like, okay, Torrance, this way you don't have to worry about people saying all of this, all of that. And I'm like, what you having to buy 2 different boxes, you'll make sure you really think about making sure the items are really special when you put them in there so you don't have to worry about, okay, just buying this because it's this and now you can find this here. I'm like, no, you want to find items that you know really took some heartfelt thought behind it. But with this one, I'm thinking of either doing 2 boxes that are completely opposites or either 2 boxes that are completely the same, like exactly identical. And with the identical one, I said I would, well, no, well, let me start off with the opposites one. I would just pick 2 completely different giveaway winners the same way I do now. You know, regardless where they are internationally, I would just ship it. But if I do 2 giveaway boxes that are identical, what I would do is probably do something like I was thinking called like a pick a friend or a friendship giveaway, where I would pick a giveaway winner and that would be one person. And then the giveaway winner would have to choose somebody else from the comment section to give, and that person would also win. Because even like you saw when we started the live chat, before I got here, a half an hour before I got here, you all were already in the live chat talking to each other. And a lot of you interact with each other offline. And I just find that amazing. And it's like, Torrance, why pick 2 random people when you could possibly pick 2 people that just signed up for the channel yesterday, when you could potentially pick somebody who could win the giveaway and then pick a friend that they have online, probably never met, but then now they both have giveaway boxes that are identical and it's items that they can share with each other as well as share tutorials with me because I have them too. So it says, yeah, okay. And so it's like, okay, I'm really thinking of doing that identical giveaway box. And, you know, I'm not sure exactly what I would call it, but I would pick one giveaway winner and then that person would pick somebody else from the comment section. And that way it's like spreading the love amongst family and friends. Everybody, you know, got something coming and everybody got it good. And I finally did figure that out after we do this giveaway, and then also have a haul coming because, baby, the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty has been here. And I'm going to say personally, I think this is one of the better ones. It says that's a fun idea. And yeah, I was thinking so. I'm not sure if I wanted to do it yet. That's why I said I wanted to come on here and share with you all during the live chat. I'm like, Torrance, the videos do better and the ideas are nicer when you share them with others because you all, of course, are going to watch them and judge them. And although technically, yeah, this is my channel, I don't want to just do everything. Oh, this, y'all just gonna like it the way I do it and it's gonna be that. No, if I'm gonna buy it and give it away anyway, it doesn't matter to me, you know, what I'm gonna get. It would be a lot nicer to know that you all actually like the things you're gonna receive. And with the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, for me, I'm gonna say just looking at the items, this is honestly one of the better ones that they've had, but it's just a lot of stuff that I either don't want or don't need, because especially the don't need. A lot of stuff that they are having is stuff I already got. With a collection as big as mine, it's hard for you to drop an eyeshadow palette I don't have already, especially if you're putting something older up for 50% off. Chances are I got it when you did a 20 or 30% off sale throughout the year if I really wanted it. And so I'm sitting back and says the Urban Decay Shadow Sticks. And see, I didn't care for those. I love their single shadows. And I'm somebody who still loves the single shadows from back in the day when you used to be able to create those 4 and 10 pan palettes, because I still have those. That new container they got, that little clear acrylic one, she's not as pretty to me as those old school ones. It says I haven't shopped the 21 Days of Beauty yet. I know I got to get something at midnight. I'm not sure what it is, but I got my alarm set to make sure I'm going to get that. What is it coming up? I'm not sure, but I'll let y'all know. But what I'm waiting for is on the 26th, the Fix Plus. I haven't bought much this time. I didn't get much, but I did get a few things. The paint pots, I grabbed one of those. I think I got it in Vera Peach or Art Vera Peach or something like that. The REM Beauties, I grabbed two of those because I already got one. And I always kept saying it was missing a shade of this and missing a shade of that. And I grabbed three of them because I said I'm going to do a video for her. And I really don't feel like going through and doing each little one as a tutorial. So I said I was going to do one look with all three palettes because it's a purple look I wanted to do. And I was going to dedicate that to my friend Lorraine. And the best way to pull that purple look off was with all three palettes. And at half off, that was the way to get it. It says the 26 for the fixed plus. Oh, baby, you already know. I already know. I got it saved under the My Hearts list. Already, I'm going to have my stuff already in the thing. Waiting. I collect the paint pots, so that's why I got that new peach one. But I like collecting the matte ones. If I get a shimmery one, it has to be a duochrome. I just don't want to play with because I use them as eyeshadow bases. Y'all know over 99% of my eyeshadow videos had the, which one? The, not the, I was about to say the Painterly paint pot. The soft ochre paint pot. But I like the contemplative slate all over over the face for hyperpigmentation spots for the 5 o'clock shadow. So I use that one too, and I usually get a backup of that. But while cleaning and reorganizing, I found a backup for my freelance kit. And I'm like, baby, I'm only going to use it on myself, not nobody else. So I risk it. I'm going to keep that and use that. So I got that. But after the Fix Plus, because y'all know I love that, I'm going to get about 6 of those. Ain't no point in lying. Instead of I got a replacement for my Painterly. I love it. It's just full coverage, and I got them. Are the sticks good? I've never tried them. Waited on Pat McGrath to drop them bronzers on the 30th. I'm waiting on that eye quad. That's what I want. Pat McGrath, when she dropped that eye quad, that will be my baby because I have all her other quads. I love that black lacquer. And baby, speaking of Pat McGrath, why did she like my stuff on, what platform was it earlier? Facebook. Pat McGrath finally liked my stuff on Facebook. She's already been liking it on Instagram. She started liking on Twitter, and earlier today she liked 2 posts on Facebook. So if you follow me on Facebook, I know Golden Glow made a comment earlier when I said that we were going live. And when I seen hers, I noticed that she did it. So I'm like, oh my God, y'all just don't understand. I have loved and just studied and just, oh my God, just hearing the name Pat McGrath gets me excited. The idea of thinking that the biggest makeup artist, the most influential, I don't even get no influence. And this woman, did y'all see the look she did for Doja Cat? But it's like, to know you work with A-list celebrities, you have the most recognized Black luxury brand in makeup. And you over here looking at my little channel with 1,000 subscribers. Baby, I don't know. I ain't worked on no celebrities, honey. I know a few, I ain't gonna lie. But I don't do their makeup. I do mine. I work on the everyday woman because to me, she is the celeb. And a lot of people don't understand. Working for a celeb is a beautiful thing. If you can manage to do it and you can manage to actually mentally get through it, then that's a good thing. But a lot of people don't understand that that comes with a lot of traveling. Sometimes that could come with working with one individual and not being allowed to work with another individual. Not necessarily saying that will be something in your contract, but just think of like something like the old school rap beefs or whatever, where it was like Tupac and Biggie. There was no way you could one day go in and say, I want to be the makeup artist for Tupac's wife, and then turn around and also say, I'm going to do the makeup for Biggie's wife. The groups didn't interact like that. There was a true, well-known beef, and a lot of times when they say pick a side, everybody on the team, sometimes has to do so. Not saying that goes with everybody, not saying that's something that has to be done, but we also understand sometimes like that. A lot of times you get into it with somebody, you might not even go to that hair salon or that nail salon no more just so you don't bump into that person no more, even if you love to work with a girl who was working for you. And it's like, when you work for yourself and you just work for the everyday client, it's just that. Even if you got a beef with another one of my clients, I could just make sure when y'all schedules coming through that I don't book y'all on the same day or nowhere near the same time where y'all even have to worry about bumping into each other. But I can do you on Tuesday, you on Friday, and I ain't got to do nothing. Y'all fighting in the club ain't had nothing to do with me because I wasn't at the club. I was at home doing makeup before y'all got there. So I get to stay out of it all by doing me. And baby, I just find If every now and then you want to pick up and do a celeb client, that may be good, maybe one day in the future, but I don't want to pick a side. I don't want to be locked in under contract. I'd rather do that with a brand over a celebrity. And with a brand, I mean, I want a big house. Tell L'Oreal to call me. Tell Estee Lauder or something to call me, but boy, I'll come pick up one of them jobs there. I don't mind being the next Lisa Eldridge. Baby, I need her kind of money and her kind of makeup collection because that's what I want to start doing too. I've started noticing, and I think you all have noticed too, I am somebody who has always enjoyed buying makeup, whether it's a new release, a pre-order thing like that. But you notice, even by the time I put out a tutorial, according to the makeup world, it's old news because it's not the, palette that just dropped yesterday. And I like older makeup. I like vintage items. I like items that maybe in 2015, 2017 was still popping. And to me, it's still popping. I think of it as like the 90s music and stuff like that, baby. It'll never go out of style for me. I don't care how old it get. It always gonna have me feeling good. And a lot of people have been telling me a lot of stuff with me pulling out a lot of my older makeup. People have been loving them. Every time somebody see my the first time I did a tutorial for Soft Glam by ABH was this year. They be like, wait, you just not pulling that out? And it's like, I've used it behind the scenes, but it was my first time doing the tutorial for, and now it's bringing a lot of people to bring theirs back out. Or how like we have a giveaway now for the Masquerade Mini. My first tutorial 3 years ago was that, but I've been loving her so much behind the scenes, I brought her back because she's still good to me. Why would I throw her away? She's still good makeup and she's still here, and I want to keep using her. So yes, when she went on half off, I bought another one. And I know I just missed a comment because I was talking. Oh, let me see what we just said. What we got. Hey, been here listening the whole time just much. Hey, Jamila. Hey, baby. Do you? I keep telling everybody, you missed it earlier when I said, this is entertainment. Do y'all? I be having this just like a radio sometimes. Said my old ABH still slaps. Honey, I get all the ABH palettes I done ever bought. I still got them. I think the one I got a backup of is my Jackie Aina palette because when I depotted it, I kept saying it is a chance you may mess this up because you've never depotted ABH palette, but I was able to get it done and I still got a backup of that one. So it's like, ABH done always had a good formula as far as I'm concerned. And the one palette, I just wish they would bring it back, but we already know they can't. Mario not about to get him another palette when he already doing his own thing. That Mario palette, I just wish they could bring that back brand new, just so I can have a brand new spanking clean one, because I love it. It's that, yes, ma'am, ABH ain't got nothing to prove to nobody because they done already did it. It's good. Whether you're going for the matte, whether you're going for the shimmer, they both are stunning. I actually like the ABH subculture palette. I said I need to do a tutorial on those because I have both subcultures. And the thing is, I've never used the reformulated one, the one that was supposed to be an eyeshadow formula. I was so used to doing ABH shadows, which are dark and pigmented and usually pigments, that when I got to that ABH subculture, I didn't have no problem. I was in there buffing, having the time of my life, went to work, had a beautiful time. So imagine how dumbfounded I looked when, what was her name? Alyssa Ashley was saying that it was bad. I was like, bad? What do you mean? Saying fourth pan, baby. Ooh, fourth pan, that was good. It says it means it was a good palette. Yes, because I had no issues. I was loving it the whole time and it came through for me. My fourth Soft Glam palette. Oh, baby, yeah, I don't blame you. The Soft Glam is a good one. And as a makeup artist, the only reason I never went through all my Soft Glam palettes is because, y'all already know, I'm a Hillster. I was using the Jacqueline Murphy Hill palette when it first came out. That original formula, fabulous. If Murphy ever wanted to know what could they do to bring sales and bring clients back, although it was the influencers who helped push y'all out there and get y'all known, it was that formula that made us keep coming back and buying 50, 60 shades of the same thing because it was 50, 60 shades of a good thing for a good price. We might have hated that little cheap plastic packaging, but the shadows inside was well worth it. And I promise you, if y'all can go back to that original Jacqueline Hill formula, I don't know if it's just for her. Regardless who got what, we don't care. Go back to that because this new one, No, ma'am. I'm not saying it's bad and it's unworkable, but it's not comparing to the old one. And y'all lost a lot of people when the old one was vegan. You had a vegan formula that everybody loved. Now you got a non-vegan one that don't nobody like. How that sound? I bought soap culture around this time. Baby, she had me shocked because when she was saying it bad, I'm sitting back looking at her like, bad? Well, yeah, girl, no, this wasn't bad. I'm at work. Everybody telling me I look fabulous. I don't know what you're talking about. I broke my original Jekyll Hill palette when I was moving. Oh, no, baby. When I was moving, that would have been in my lap like a baby. That purple Morphe palette was my fave. Baby, they was all beautiful. It says Morphe is sending them for shady. Baby, Morphe used to be that deal. Back in the day when 35O was truly the best selling palette out, you couldn't say nothing bad about them because even though they were cheap, even though it was raggedy, as somebody who was freelancing and could not afford to risk that ABH palette because it's nothing. If you got an ABH palette, you know how easy it is to drop and break those soft shadows. A Morphe palette back in the day had that hard, cheap plastic, so she would hit the ground, but she would survive. She would come through, and I'm like, she was so cheap. Even if she didn't, you only lost a few of those shades, and with 35 of the same colors, who cared if one or two of them was broke? You was good. You could keep going and go replace it like nothing, like nothing. But that Jacqueline Hill, I know I went through about 2-3 of those easily, easily. It was perfect for everything. It was perfect for everything. It didn't matter what kind of look you wanted to do, dramatic or colorful or neutral. It was bomb. And then when she did that second one, although I played with it just because I wanted to support Jacqueline, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know warm neutrals just don't do it for me, so I just got it for her. But it didn't compare to that first one. I wish she could have did like a mauvey pinky version of, or like a mauvey blue version of that. What's the name? Second one instead of that. I mean, that first one as number 2 instead of that warm fiery red one. And I think that one would have sold a lot more. But please, who am I to tell Jacqueline Hill how to sell her products or make her money? Because baby, she'd have probably spent more in a year than I'd have made in my life. So I ain't got no room to talk. But ooh, let me grab some of these because I need me a little quick snackety snack. Well, it's that we already been here for 40 minutes. Baby, wonder what is the Morphe substitute gonna work for now? Maybe the Sephora brand. I know we'll have a lot of people I've been here and say they've been liking lately. Because truly, although a lot of people may not like how often they put things out, but ColourPop, a lot of people love their stuff. A lot of artists love them because you got to think about it. For the most part, ColourPop's formula is consistent. It's usually shocking that you get that one palette where it's like, okay, I don't like that red. Okay, I don't like that blue. But to know I can get a big 35 pan palette for $35 and it's magnetic, meaning if I just don't like the glitter, I can literally pull that whole one out. If I want to add a black, I could just pull this out and make my own shade or pull all the shimmers out. ColourPop, people been making their own customized matte and shimmer palettes before they started selling them like that. So a lot of people, you could do it. And then to know, let's say, buying them through online, you could buy them, and I mean, a lot of times they didn't offer it, but sometimes you could get that free overnight shipping and stuff like that. But not free, you could pay for overnight shipping. But now that they're sold at Ulta, a lot of times you don't even have to wait. You could just drive up the street and go pick it up. So I know a ton of people like them. Before they shut down, Makeup Geek was a lot of people, a brand that a lot of people like because they sold singles. It was stuff that even though they tried to push palettes, most of their palettes had removable pans where you could still customize them and things like that. I know here they were, Michigan made, so it was a brand a lot of people wanted to support because Marlena was from Michigan. So I can't speak for any other state. Who else can I think? I know just simply because I'm a person of color, a lot of people love playing in Makeup by Yolanda. I personally haven't had the time to grab one of her palettes because every time it's one I particularly want, it either sells out or I go in, let's say if it's like, okay, spend $50, get free shipping. I put that one palette in and I'm like, okay, what else do I want to get that? And then go somewhere else and they'll be gone. And another one a lot of people used to like, I think the brand as a whole is still popular. The thing is, back in the day, a lot of people used to like more was the Juvia's Place palettes when they had the 9-pan palettes, because those big pans were large enough to use as face palettes. You could use those as bronzers, as contours, as blush, as long as the color fit. Now they're making a lot more smaller palettes, so people who are buying them are truly using them just for eyeshadows. Especially like when I'm doing square pans, a lot more glitters, dual chromes, and things like that. It's hard to use those as blushes or highlighters when you're gonna have a shift on it and this person is going to a wedding. Most people don't want that. But I think if they went back to using more of those larger 9-pans, Juvia's Place can get more freelance artists using them again. My grape with ColourPop is a jelly mud shadow. They look great but dry out so quickly. To me, I don't even think that's just a ColourPop thing. I think that's just a formula across the board. Anything that has a jelly-like formula like that, I think it's going to be like that. I don't think there's much you're going to be able to do to stop that from hitting the air and drying down. Oh yeah, jelly much, forget about it. I haven't tried them. I looked at it, I was like, yeah. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to put that and how that's going to look, but I'm like, just looking at a jelly much to me in the pan, I always said that looks like lip gloss with glitter in it. That's what I thought. Or like a hair gel type thing. I'm like, the only type of effect I can see that doing is either being tacky like an eyeshadow primer, which is something I would want, but I'm like, I have a glitter glue for that, or it's going to be really shiny, wet, and reflective like a lip gloss, and I'm like, I have a matte clear lip gloss for that, so I'm like, if those are the only two effects I think you can give, I'm good on you, sir. Yeah, and so I just never bought them, and they keep selling them, so somebody got to be buying them. I don't think they would just keep pushing a product that ain't nobody wanting. Cause you know, ColourPop make they something, you know, with that. Oh, mess call, that's all right. I'm like, especially with them making their own stuff, I don't see why they would keep selling something that ain't nobody buying. Ooh, what do we got? Okay. Yeah, baby. Ooh, we getting them thumbs up going, honey. We ain't even been here a whole hour yet. Everybody said they dry out real fast, so I'm glad I ain't get those. My favorite things from now, and a lot of people be saying theirs dry out fast. I think probably because I don't use mine on a daily basis, but my Super Shocks do not dry out as fast as everybody say theirs do. I've had some for quite a while that still are nice. I'm like, I don't know if it's because I be selling them extra tight, if I keep them in the dark and just don't go in. Maybe if I went in and open and close and use one on a daily basis, it will probably use up faster. But I'd be seeing people talk some mine dried out in a month. And I'm like, in a month? Baby, did you leave it in the windowsill? Like, what happened to yours? Those are people who probably using them with extra still. Because I'm like, baby, I need to go back in and check up on a few of them because I know I haven't done my yearly check this time. But I love my Super Shock shadows, especially in the eyeshadow palette. I think the very first one that made me fall in love was their... What was that? It was a little pinky, rosy, coral rosely one. I ain't gonna remember it now, but as soon as we get off air, I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna leave it down in the comment section. But I know it's one of their most popular palettes because Ulta even sells that palette. It's a 12-pan palette. But whatever palette it is, when I think of it later on during this live, I'm gonna scream and watch. But I fell in love with that one, and it was like, oh. And that's what made me go ahead and start buying the singles. And that one set that I wish I still had says, I want to try the Patricia one, and there's no going back. ColourPop Pool. Okay, we might have to try those. The NYX Glitter Glue is the secondary character on the show. Baby, and I'm still trying to pan that other one. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to get rid of it. And it's crazy because the way I use that one, you would swear I don't have or like any other glitter adhesive. And my other ones I usually tend to use with just pure glitter because they're such a thin formula that I wouldn't see me wanting to put that across my lids and then, you know, hoping it doesn't drip or get anywhere and then going in with something else. I usually like those very, very thin ones for loose or pressed glitters, and then, no, loose glitters. For pressed glitters, I use that tacky one. That Super Shock shade is Cheap Date is my favorite one. Sad they don't have it anymore. And see, yeah, I got on the game late. So by the time I got in, a lot of people were talking about shades that they love. And I'm like, I don't see it. I don't got this. And that's when I found out a lot of things with ColourPop were rotating. Because I remember when I first got in, I could not get the Yes Please palette because it was already gone. And that's why I ended up going ahead and just saying, screw it, and getting a Natasha Denona palette. And of course, they brought it back later on. But by then, I had the real thing. So it's like, I'm not about to go back and get the ColourPop version. But truth be told, in the end, the ColourPop version had better quality. Ain't no point in lying. As far as the mattes to me, those shimmers were beautiful. And what's the name? The color, I mean, the Natasha one. But I was like, for that 120, what? I think $29 now. No, man. I would have definitely got that ColourPop version. But I'm trying to think. What's it called? The Yes Please palette or the Pretty Please palette that ColourPop got? The Yes Please palette was a good one. Yeah, that's what it was called. I'm like, I told y'all I knew I was going to get it. The Yes Please palette had a Super Shock shadow in that. And that was the first one that I was actually able to swatch and feel in person. And I was like, oh, this is the one that everybody been wearing and like as that topper shade across the lid. And once I seen that one, it was like, okay, now I can start collecting me some ColourPop because I see they got some cute stuff. Before then, I just kept hearing everybody talking about it. And I'm like, if y'all keep saying they just like Morphe, then why don't I just keep buying Morphe? Why would I trust this brand from California I don't know nothing about? And y'all saying take forever to get the packet. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I already know that. But then once I got that, that was a wrap. We was on. And then when you look up now, ColourPop still here. Morphe, baby. I was about to say they better pull a rabbit out their head. They better pull a magician out their head. Screw the rabbit. They gonna need some help, baby. It says, and no refund. Ooh. Honestly, the thing is, that's the one thing I could say about ColourPop. I don't know about their refund policy, but I've never actually needed one. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about them is I'm like, I might have had some stuff where it was like, okay, this isn't the best color, but that was something I picked or something like that. But as far as shadows, brushes, I think the only thing I haven't tested from them is that cream bronzer. Even though I bought the cream bronzer and the brush, I don't have it. Juvia, okay, see you later, honey. Thank you for stopping by, honey. It's just, we ain't gonna be doing nothing but chatting before the giveaway. I know we ain't gonna stay all the way to midnight, but of course, I'm excited to go ahead and pick another one because it is crazy to think that we have that coming. Since I love much about ColourPop, but if you can't find the color, probably you want to wait 5 minutes. Yeah. And another thing is if you see them with that notification on there, it's like, okay, sign up to be notified. That means it's coming back. You just got to wait for it. Because it's very rare that ColourPop puts something out and then just automatically like, okay, yeah, we never going to make that again. When you make your own packaging, your own formula, your own this, who gonna tell you can't? Only reason you can't is if your contract say not to. But it's like, baby, I think from ColourPop, the only thing, I'm trying to think for real, like if I could think really, really hard and have anything I wanted from them right now, it would probably be that Super Shock Quad from the Muppets collection. Just because it has the color packaging and I love Miss Piggy. I love Miss Piggy. And the fact that Kermit the Frog is green, man, I would just want that green. I would just want those two, but because what's the point of getting 2 out of the 4? You might as well give me the whole quad. I would want them all. And I'm like, to get them, I'm trying to hold back the sneeze because I'm on camera, but you know what? We gonna let this out. Let me see. Okay. I'm sitting here like, baby, that was not feeling good. But it's like, ain't no point in buying those Torrence. You want them just because it's the Muppets. If they didn't have the Muppets name attached to it, you wouldn't care nothing about it and you would be good. Let's see what else we get. Oh, baby, that was something else I wanted to tell y'all about. Because although, you know, I did a video telling you all that I bought the Rev Air. Because right before we went and got our hair done like this time, we went, I ain't going to tell y'all everything, but we did finally use that bad boy. I got it right here. Get you in the camera. This is all the attachments, everything that it came with. But baby, this big bad boy here, I got some thoughts about her, but the short answer is going to be, we going to keep her. It is definitely some pros and cons about her. I don't think she's for everybody, but as far as my hair routine, my budget, my lifestyle at the time of purchase, she was worth it. So I'm gonna keep her. I'm gonna do a full tutorial showing y'all how I used it, how my stylist liked it and everything. Because once again, I don't think she's for everybody, but I like her for exactly why I use her, and she does exactly what I bought her for. And that's all I just want to say about it. We don't want to tell everything. It says, is that why your hair's so shiny? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping every step we take toward my hair care is getting going, because the thing is, I told y'all the end of February, the very last day of February makes 2 years that I've been relaxer free. And before that, it was a good 15, 20 years that I was wearing relaxers. So this natural thing for me is something like completely brand new. This is the longest that I can remember my natural hair being. It says I don't have hair. I'm going back blonde tomorrow. I've always been scared. It's crazy how I have never been afraid of relaxing my hair, but I've always been scared of coloring it. Your stylist always has me admire your hair. Those parts are always crystal sharp. Thank you, honey. I always usually tell her, she's like, what you want to do? I'm like, as long as my hair is clean and presentable, I don't care. Do what you gonna do. I got to make sure I wash my hair, because I'm like, baby, once my scalp get the itching, I'll pull it out. It's gonna have to go. I can't deal with no. I got to be able to wash my hair about every 2, 3 weeks, depending on the style. And then she got to go. So after that, I don't care what it is. But these some larger ones, because usually I go from some smaller ones. I think next time we are gonna do some smaller parts with the 2-strand twist. So next time when I take them down, it'll be easier to clip my ends, because that's what we decided. It's been a minute since I had my ends clipped, so we're gonna do that next time. And that way, when I do my video, I'll really be able to get y'all a good show of my hair. Until chemo, I do anything for my hair. Honey, that's the one thing I'm glad I've been able to hold on to is my hair, because in my family, ain't no point in lying. Alopecia, AML, pattern baldness, but I had some strong, hard prayers growing up. Lord, don't take them from me. Don't take them from me. That's all I want. Just let me keep it all, baby. I don't care what color it turned, what texture it turned. Just let me keep it. He listened, and he answered. But he made sure he reminded. Remember, you said you don't care how much you got. Remember, you said you don't care what texture and what color. I got you. And gave me the thickest, densest head of 4C hair I've ever seen in my life. I got gray strands all through it. I didn't have those since high school. But like I said, I didn't care what color they turned. And I'm like, since you showed up in high school, I don't see gray hair as something as being old. Because I'm like, boo-boo, I ain't even got a driver's license yet. So why would I feel old with gray hair, honey? It says, hello to Hey Fortuna. We all here, baby. I ain't sure how long we're going to be here, but we having fun. And my hair is thick. And when I tell you, like, because I trimmed them, this don't connect here and this don't connect here. Because otherwise, it would just be one big donut ring. Hello, we is here. So I have to make sure I go in every week or two just to make sure there ain't no hairs right there. Make sure this don't connect. This side will connect even harder than this side will. But I'm like, hey. And I get hair growing from everywhere now. I never had hair in my ears. I started noticing like that about 2, 3 years ago. I'm like, wait. I thought only old men had that. And I thought you had to already have that hair when you was young in order for it to be there. Now I'm like, you was never that dark and you was never that long. Where did you come from? And baby, I took the tweezer and got him out too, but I ain't gonna lie, that did hurt. But no, you can't just sit here with me. You got to go. I don't want to be the old man on my block with ear hair growing up and tell someone, what? I can't hear you. Not me. I'm going to be able to hear everything because I'm getting all that hair out. But I'm just happy I still got it because, baby, you see we got a thick old, fat old head of hair. I know what's the name? Oh, why are you turning that way? We on this side. I know I sprayed it earlier, so I don't know how much length we got, but I don't be caring about length. I care more about health over length. So it's like, I told myself, though, we're not going to do no heat treatments until, I said I wanted to go 4 years natural because I've done so many years with relaxed hair. I figured most little kids, especially little girls, don't have a head full of hair until they usually get to school when they got their hair flowing down their back, which is about 4 years old. Since I plucked my dad's hair, oh, girl, I know they had to hurt. I hope he's seen it coming. But I'm like, if you normally see little girls at school 4 years old with a head full of hair, you're going to give yourself 4 years before you start worrying about your hair being below your shoulder or anything. So I'm just worried about which products works, what techniques work for me and everything. And I'm just going to learn whatever hairstyles and stuff I can do without having to use like hot combs, flat irons. I never used a curler, so that was never nothing I had to tell myself, but I put that there. I think the only heat version of a styling tool that I could use was a blow dryer. And now that I have this Rev Air, this is the hottest thing I use. And when I tell you, he don't get nearly as hot as my other dryer, because with that other one, I used to crank that bad boy all the way up and be right there on the scalp to the point I could burn my own self. Sometimes I have to pull it back. And this machine physically can't get as hot as my last one does. So it's less heat damage regardless, even if I turn this one on high. So that was another thing, is me just trying to find out as many ways as I can to dry and stretch my hair without causing damage, because to me, the drying process is where I do the most damage for myself. From washing, shampooing, the detangling part, I can do all of that. But blow drying is where I can't do it myself without hurting something or somebody. And with my tender-headed self, I usually go to children braiders. I know I'm in my 30s, but if you don't specialize in working with kids, I don't want to sit down. Because you're not going to just be yanking and pulling on my head. I'm going to turn, hey. I'm going to cry and complain like a kid. And I ain't got to ask my mama, can you get her to stop? I'm going to make you stop. But I don't be having an issue, because you see my head still going good. And everybody I go to either got kids and specialize in kids. So we be keeping it moving. But what I cannot wait for is to find out which ones I'm going to do first. If I'm going to do either the goddess locks or what was the other style I said today. Tender-headed is an understatement, honey. That was probably one of the main reasons why I relaxed my own hair. Because it's like, if I had to be the one to style it, doing it while it wasn't relaxed just wasn't going to make it. I wasn't going to be able to do it. At least with it relaxed, I could always blow dry it and get it going to the point. I used to tell myself I look like a Super Saiyan, because we on live. I don't think I can have that picture. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up on this phone. I used to be like, baby, I felt like I was a Super Saiyan because I could blow dry my hair, but by the time y'all will see it, my junk could be sticking straight up and all over the place. Ooh, that was an old picture of little young Torrence, honey. Let me see, let me see. It is crazy how many, oh yeah, like look at this. I had a perm on this one. And I'm like, it was still extremely thick and full to the point where it could still stand straight up. So it was like, no ma'am, honey. There was no way I wasn't gonna be able to not do it. So it was like, but I done got better. But as your hair get longer, it's gonna get even more and more difficult to not rush through it. Because if you get used to, oh, I could do my hair in 10 minutes, you're gonna want to be able to stick with the 10 minutes. It says, bless, thank you, because baby, I understand. I got some uncles with some hairlines that start up rather high. I'm like, I've always had a big forehead, but baby, I got a full hairline. I ain't never had baby hair, so I ain't mad at them, baby. But I'm like, I was just blessed that within 2 years, I was able to say, we're not doing no more. It says you can't be tender-headed and thick. I understand we're supposed to, but I be telling them, maybe if I was born a woman, I'd have a higher tolerance for pain. But boo-boo, the slightest little stomach cramp, and I'm done. I'm calling off work, all of that. And like I said, I got true kinky 4C coils. It ain't curly, it's coily. I stretch it out and keep it hydrated to make it look curly. But I got true, even when it's relaxed, it never goes straight. It's still gonna be thick. So I'm like, baby, the one thing about it though is I ain't lying. After that 4-year mark, that first silk press gonna have them sick of me, baby. Ain't no point in lying. I'm gonna be rocking them bundles like this, because that's what they gonna look like. I'm gonna be shaking my head everywhere. Every time somebody asks me how you doing, I'm gonna be flipping my head like, who, me? Huh, who? Baby, they ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing, but we gonna wait them 4 years because it's gonna be worth it. And I'm probably gonna hit that 4 year mark and then not even want to do it then. Oh, baby, I forget. I'm supposed to be using this just to make sure I can see and make sure we going. I done got me a new phone too, cause baby, my old phone, that was another thing I could have told y'all about. Remember I kept saying my phone had broke. I hadn't had the Samsung Note 8 since like 2017, probably somewhere around there. And it was nothing wrong with it. So it said, would you ever lock? Honey. I said if I did lock, it would have to be those extra tiny, those micro ones, so that I could still have the ability to do other styles like braiding it, holding it up, keeping, do up, down, things like that. I don't think I could do like some really large ones where it wouldn't give me the ability to still manipulate my hair. But those really tiny locks are the most expensive ones and the ones that take the most upkeep time and money. So it's like, are you willing to invest that much money into locks? And I'm like, to me, if I ever get wealthy to the point to do my hair like that, I would probably try doing my natural hair as well as I could first before I tried that. It said I could see that on you, the sister locks. And see, I would have to ask about those because I'm like, right now, while I'm just in my 4 year time frame, I'm just trying to check out and see how much I can do in whatever style. Because it's like, when I had my relaxer, you all saw it. 99.9% of the time, my hair was either wrapped up. Oh, see you later, Janessa, honey. Glad you was able to stop by, honey. But my hair, when I had a relaxer, it was either always in a wrap or I would just comb it straight down. Most times, it could possibly even be in a ponytail. But once I started realizing ponytails were damaging, because I used to have the sleek, yanked back 90s supermodel ponytail. And once I started realizing that was damaging my hair, that's when I stopped doing that and just started wearing it wrapped. And once it was wrapped, it was slick and laid down, honey. You wasn't tearing my hair up. I got rid of my convertible. No, it wasn't a convertible. I'm sorry. Don't let me get the line. The sunroof of my car. I traded my car and because I had one with a sunroof, I opened that bad boy up and it messed up my wrap. Song wasn't quite as good no more. The breeze and the wind didn't feel good and the sun wasn't shining to me no more. I instantly closed that bad boy and went to the dealership and swapped that car out for one without it. I'm not going to do this. Y'all can have this. And I said, and what I don't want to do is for to have this thing malfunction in the rain and now I got water dripping in. I'm okay. Nope. Y'all get this back. And now my car don't have one because I don't want one. I think I'd be good. Now, with braids and stuff, I wouldn't mind it. But, baby, that wrap, it wasn't going to happen. But my next one, screw getting the sunroof. I want my next car to be a convertible if I could afford it. But I don't want no convertible in Michigan because snow plus low to the ground. All it takes is for them not to saw the street and you ain't going to be able to get off of it. You're going to be stuck right there. In Michigan, you need trucks and SUVs and stuff like that. Maybe if I move down south, I can get it. But shoot, the way the Michigan, the way the weather and stuff been acting all over the country, you never know. Because, baby, you see even areas like Texas and Florida sometimes get snow. What has everybody been talking about? It says, I'm out for the night, Golden Glow. I don't blame you, honey. And it seems like we are coming up on an hour and 10 minutes. So I don't want to hold everybody too long. I think we'll probably do this till about 8:15, 8:30, and then I'll let everybody go. It says same here in Kansas. Baby, it seems like the weather is just getting crazy all over the place. What kills me is I'm like, it seems like the rain hits harder. It seems like the snow is getting deeper and deeper on sometimes or colder and colder. But it seems like also it's less water in the world. I'm like, maybe they brought it all up here so that they could drop it right there on my front porch. That's why y'all don't get none. Because I promise y'all, when it rains, it can flood in Michigan. And when it snow, it can be to the point where you're not even about to check your mailbox. You might as well wait till the next day and wait for some of that to melt, and then you can go out and get on. But y'all going to be in the house today. And that last one little snowstorm we had when the power went out, and I guess it. Girl, I'm still mad about that. I think the energy company sent us, they were saying you can get $35 but your power had to be out for at least 4 days. And I think they said mine was only out for like 3.5 and 3 3/4. I'm like, but I did hear about, it says, luckily we've been weather-wise in here. Let me go press that because I didn't get a chance to finish that one. Here in Indiana, besides fluctuating temperatures, at least it's, baby, oh, excuse me. I've always said, I don't know what city it's going to be, but I just want to find somewhere that's around a nice 60 degrees year-round. I don't like, I'm not going to say I don't like winter. I don't like snow. Yeah, say 3 days. Hey, she was off 3 days, and we call it bipolar weather, where we go 3 or 4 days through there. That's Michigan, baby. I already told her. Mother Nature need to go hit up Father Time because I think she need a visit. She act like she don't like me, and I'm like, honey, I ain't did nothing to you. I understand we in Michigan, we supposed to get all 4 seasons, but you ain't got to hit us that hard. Some days it'd be having you wondering, are you actually in the house? Or are you still outside in the cave or something? I think Tennessee and or Kentucky would be better. Because maybe I'm like, places all the way down south, like Florida and California, that's too hot. That's way too hot, honey. I don't want to live nowhere where you got to have a bottle of water and a bottle of sunscreen in your pocket at all times. That's just a little too hot. And I'm so far up north that I think it's just a little too cold here to the point that we have actual winters. I want somewhere, if you could find somewhere that don't get snow or rain, I would love it. But I don't know if there's an actual city where you could say that. No snow, no rain, but also not scorching hot like down south. I just want to go down a little bit. But if I had to choose, a little rain is better than a little snow because at least I don't need to put salt and stuff down and be slipping. Texas be trying to kill you there and be smiling in the sunshine the next day. Yeah, I must say, I think Texas is too hot for me. Even if I was in the uppermost part of Texas, I would still have to come up another state. Texas is real hot. But I do love the size that y'all got out there because, baby, I would have me so much land, I would be trying to get me a farm because I know my great-great-grandmother still got hers, and the baby, I wish I could. Just say it's pretty hot. To us, our summers can get hot, but a lot of places don't even consider our Michigan summer as hot as other places, so I'm like, okay. Say our houses are cheap here, baby, because they not up here in Michigan, especially. Oh. With all the companies starting to move up here in Michigan and all the, sports arenas and stuff they trying to get going and all of that, the price of living period is crazy. And then in downtown Detroit, they have, I believe it's 2 or 3 casinos. And because that's so close to the water where you can travel to Canada, I know Detroit is supposed to be known for its poor black areas, but baby, I think they try to flip that. Go get this coming back up. Texas, Nevada, all hot. Yeah, oh yeah, Arizona, baby. Las Vegas is somewhere to visit, but I don't want to visit nowhere that don't got no natural water, honey. Why you got to import water? I don't want to go nowhere where you got a law that says what time I can or can't turn my water on. That sound like hard times and hard living. Nope. Although I've never been in a position where I think I've overused water and needed to, just to know if for any reason you wanted to water your grass. That could be your therapy for you. And I know the law say you can't because it's a drought. Imagine having your own personal garden and then they say it's a drought. Now you can't turn your water on to do all of that. I'm good. Says weather can never make up its mind. Baby, we need to, I think I'm with Mother Nature. She says, y'all need to leave me alone and I'll leave y'all alone. It ain't no lie. We don't treat this planet as nice as we should. But ain't no point in lying. Technology ain't gonna go up unless you try new things. And the only way to try new things is to mess up some old stuff. We already know. As long as money is involved, that means speed gonna be involved, because usually the first one to do is usually the one who's gonna make the most money. And unfortunately, growing a natural, slow, organic apple and a synthetic one, guess who's gonna grow faster and hit the grocery store faster and start making more? Unfortunately, that synthetic gonna make it every time. We gonna get this one going. What is that? What you like to call that? Tracy, is there anybody here tonight that did not enter the giveaway? Because remember, the giveaway is over tonight at midnight. I'm not sure exactly what time I will post the giveaway winner, but you all know. Remember, I will already be recording at least by 11:59. It'll be an uncut video, so you can see the time. You'll be able to see me go to the comment picker, refresh, and all of that, as per usual. I'm not sure if I'm going to have it posted as a regular video or under the shorts. More than likely, I'm going to do it as a regular video, because with shorts, I believe there is a time limit on that. And it's weird. You got to have it in a certain font and things like that. You got to have it. I think shorts can only be recorded on the phone. I can't do that with like my camera, things like that. And it's like in the middle of the night, I'm already going to be tired. I'm already going to be groggy. I got dinner already here because I knew, Torrence, what you're not going to do is get up, get in traffic, and do all of that after this video. You're going to want to be home and ready. I'm going to hop in the shower after this, eat me some dinner, get y'all going. I'm not going to play with the Cricut tonight, but I will be in there still lining up some more stuff, because, baby, I cannot wait till y'all see the first project I do. It is going down. I don't think I did, but I'm just excited to see whoever wins. That's okay, honey. Make sure, yeah, baby, yes, I got some stuff going, and I'm telling y'all, I think I'm going to wait till the video after that, because I keep telling y'all I'm going to do a video on Thursday. I promise y'all that the La Cienega should be up on Thursday. After that was going to be the next vote. But then I'm going to have my surprise video where I'm going to show you another thing that was added to the giveaway. The box should already be sent off by the time that goes up. So when I mention it, that person, if they're here in the country, they'll already have it. If it's an international giveaway winner, then I'll probably only mention that one item, and then just wait till they receive the box and, you know, make sure they say everything arrived before I mention anything else. Because like I said, I like some stuff to just be private between them, but it is one or two other items that I'm going to be using in the video, and I'll use them in the video just because I put them in there in the giveaway. But that's going to be fun, and that next one going to be even better. It's just, I got to get my coin up for this next one, because I might have to do 2 boxes, baby. We're going to make it happen for y'all, though, because I love y'all, and y'all be having it going. These numbers been going up even when I ain't there. And I still got to figure out exactly how, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do that one as a live or if I want to do that one as an edited video, because I have a friend who I also want to bring on the channel and do a video with. It's been quite a minute since I have done a video with other people. I think the last one I did was with my brother. You all know he's currently overseas defending our country, so I have not had the chance to speak with him today, but that video is still one of my most popular videos, and I can't wait for him to get back home, because we're going to be able to do it again, because the way makeup prices have been risen since then, he'll probably be even more shocked to see what it is now. But I have another friend where we can do another video type, but it's not that one. It's more, I'm trying to see if I can get them to do my makeup, even though we know for sure they can't. Their skills is trash, so I'm going to look a mess, but it's a matter of convincing them to do it, because they keep saying they don't want to do it because they know it's going to look bad, but it's like, nobody's going to care. That's going to be part of the fun of the video. It says, please bring a friend prayer for your brother. He had us laughing. Yes, baby, the whole family is missing him, and the thing about it is, my niece Star's birthday is up this weekend, and this is going to be a birthday party that he won't be able to be with. You know, a lot of times, you know, if he was still in the country, they might let him come home for certain things. It says your brother was a trip. Oh yeah, baby. Y'all love it. And the thing is, he was shocked to see the prices of a lot of that, because me and my brother used to be roommates when I first got into makeup. So he remembers what my collection looks like when I literally had like one Real Technique sponge, and like just a hint. Like I remember when I first started off with everything in my collection was either bareMinerals or MAC or Real Techniques. Those was like the first 3 core brands that I started with. And when I tell you, everything could literally fit probably like in this one bag. Like all my brushes, all my shadows, like because bareMinerals was big on single shadows. So I didn't have 50 million things to carry around. And when I first got into makeup, I didn't care for eyeshadow. Blush was my thing. Because I figured eyeshadow was just too much attention. And if you messed up, it looked weird. He said, I'm in the real business. Where he saw, yeah. Because he's like, well, y'all paying this much for sponges? He like, Brillo. Brillo make great sponges. And I'm like, not that big old patchy chunky hole. But I'm like, you see Rihanna then became a billionaire. My baby got that money coming through like, oh. And baby number 2 coming through. Yes, those was the good old days. Back when Mac was doing 4 collections a year, honey. You had Joe's collections that went with the fashion shows and you knew to wait. Back when you could actually wait in line and go pick up stuff in line at the mall with Mac. That was the good stuff back in the day. But please, I wouldn't even know. I wonder what a Disney and Mac collection will look like now. Because you remember back in the day, that Cinderella collection shut the game down. The Disney Villains collection was like iconic. You actually had to use up your stuff. And hell, back in the day, you actually had to be cool with the people who were selling it to get on that list first. People used to actually know the girl's name at the counter. You used to be able to say, hold on, let me call blah, blah, blah and order this. Or I heard this is coming. Let me pre-order this. Let me make sure I get that. You didn't have to worry about waiting in line and worrying about the queue letting you through and all of that. And scalpers buying everything up because the girls at Mac used to actually share it with everybody. So everybody used to get it. Nowadays, it'd be crazy. Hello, hello, honey. You made it. We still got a little bit of time left. We already passed the 8:15 mark, so I guess at 8:30 we'll go ahead and end anything. It says the Mac Insider Club, baby. The good days. Back when, I mean, Ruby Roo is still an icon and a classic, but it's so many good reds out now that you got a lot to choose from. But back in the day, everybody knew Ruby Roo was that girl. She was that red. That was Rihanna's favorite red. Like, remember, she even used to do campaigns for Mac. So it's like, Mac been iconic. And the thing is, oh, did y'all see about Mac, honey? They could have taken over again. They dropped the new promo photos for that new bronzer. I believe they had like 10 different shades for the, I think it was like 10 for the matte and then like 5 for the shimmer or something like that. But color range, everybody was talking about how beautiful it was. But apparently, people been getting them, talking about it, and then this is just allegedly, I ain't gonna say this for sure, but a lot of people I've been hearing been saying, they compacts coming in, they smell nasty. They like, we're not putting that on my face. I don't know what's wrong with this. I don't know if something is spoiled, if something bad, if it was stored near something that wasn't good. But everybody said, you're not gonna put that powder on your face. So word on the curb, stay tuned. Mac was talking about dropping them bronzes, but I'm not sure if they're gonna do it, honey. I'm like, somebody I know and trust said that the one that they received early was not, they wasn't gonna use that. That was good. And I'm like, oh, because I'm like, I was waiting on those. Those looked beautiful. Me either I was late to the game. Oh, baby. And I'm like, Mac should have been did that because out of all of the brands in the world who was truly known for inclusivity, I'm like, Mac is one of them old school brands who been had 40 shades of foundation. One of the old school brands who been had 5, 10 shades of highlighter and things like that. The problem is, it's always been very few selection compared to your fair, light, and medium complexions for your tan, dark, and deep collections. They don't have 4 or 5 shades of highlighter for the, for the dark and deep girls. They don't have 4 or 5 bronzes for the dark and deep girls, but they do for the other complexions. And it's like, if y'all could master evening it out, not just coming out with, let's say 20 shades of something, but say 4 for each, range, not just, 20 here, but you get 1, you get 5, you get 8 here, they could bring in a whole lot more. And to me, stop trying to be color pop and drop everything all. Go back to your old school 4 collections, make it truly limited edition. There is no reason everybody and their mama should be able to go in and buy it. I understand you want to be bigger. I understand you want to do things. But if you go back to more curated things and making it truly limited edition, more people will be paying attention because they'll have to. Knowing if I don't get it today, I won't be able to get it tomorrow. People actually come in and get it. But it's no reason I should be able to look up in February and still buy your Christmas stuff. Back in the day, you couldn't do that because it was gone before Christmas. But that's just how I feel they should do it. But then again, I don't got no company or no $1 billion. So who am I to tell somebody how to run theirs? One day we might get us one though. I'm trying to look and make sure we ain't got nothing else missing. Look like we still got that going, honey. I'm sitting here like, oh, baby. It says, hey, want to be hello, hello, honey. I don't know if you said hello or goodbye. I think that might be bye, but hello, we love you anyway. It say facts, man, because baby, people still like Mac, but I'm one of those people who look at it as, okay, like with y'all face and body. What was the point of reformulating that? Nobody had, the people who been loving that foundation still love that foundation. And that's why my old school 3-ounce bottle that I got, I still got it. And I've been sharing that bottle for years with friends and stuff. Oh, you want some? Here. It's because 3 ounces was enough to share with people. And here, back in the day, I think you used to be able to get the 1 ounce for one price, but for like $5 more, you could get the 3 ounces. Why not? But then y'all gonna reformulate it, call it the same thing, and make it way more shimmy or way more reflective, like ain't nobody supposed to pick up on that. You could have just said reformulate it or called it something different. Let me check this one because I missed that last comment. It says, all right, dip a little early. My child nephew is home and he about to, hey, go ahead and handle your business, honey, because we almost up out of here in about 5 more minutes too. Because I got other stuff I want to do because I'm telling y'all, now that I'm now a Cricket mom, I got to get me some stuff going, and I ain't gonna lie. Although it says I would reformulate stuff, and it's like, yeah, we understand people are gonna reformulate, but to me, unless you know these are products or items that you're gonna be able to make for the long term, why not put it out as limited edition in the first place? By the time I got into Mac, midday was dying. Oh baby, the thing was, by the time I was able to get up and spend my own money on Mac, they were still good and going, but it wasn't the true, like, back of the day. Like, I wasn't spending my own money on Mac until after Rihanna had already did all her collections. I would walk in and see it there, I love it, think it was beautiful, but I didn't want to spend my money on that, even though I loved and supported Rihanna. To me, there was no point of getting a Rihanna eyeshadow quad because I didn't wear eyeshadow. When I first got into makeup, it was more about trying to cover acne scars, cover my beard and stuff. So I was just about trying to just barely cover the skin and get foundation down and get my color right. And MAC was one of those brands that had such a wide range of foundations and a sheer foundation like Sheer Glow, I mean, not Sheer Glow, that's Nars, Face and Body, that it was easy to find something that could work on my complexion. And things like the Ruby Woo lipstick, I wouldn't wear no red lipstick. I was gonna get that clear gloss, which is why she's such a favorite to me. And she came in that old school tube, which something I grew up on. Seeing people with tube lip glosses or the rollerball lip glosses. That's what I saw my mom and sister use, so that's what, you know, looked nostalgic to me. So that's what I gravitated for. I went to bareMinerals because they had powder products, and I remember that lady up the street from me, she used to wear powder foundations, but I think hers was more Avon. But by the time I got older, I didn't really care for Avon products because my mother used to sell Avon, and it was like, after seeing, using, and playing with all of that stuff, I'm like, no, I want to get out and I want to see what else is out there. She didn't work at MAC, so walking in there, seeing all of them in that all black, you see I'm sitting here in the house in all black. Usually I like to decorate stuff with gray just because it's more neutral, but it was like, oh, you guys wear all black every day to work? You're not allowed to wear a white t-shirt? Oh my goodness. And so it was just the mystique of the outfits, the full face, the limited edition collection. It was like, oh yeah, this is the place to be if I want to learn about makeup. And so that's why we was in there. But I'm like, baby, y'all could go back to being there. It's just, one, you're going to have to pay your workers more because they was worth it. Yeah, you're going to have to put employees before profits, honey, unfortunately. And two, go back to limited edition collections. Will profits be less in the beginning? Yes. But I promise you, the way people are going to talk about y'all, because like think of what was that one palette that sold out from them. It had that limited edition. It was like an 8 or 10 pan palette, and it had like the art on it. It looked sort of like a fruit platter or something like that. It had like pears and peaches and things like that. And it was absolutely gorgeous. And even though most people said the formula was nice to good, it sold out because the color story, the formula was beautiful, and it was limited edition. Once it was sold out, it was sold out, and it was so limited that most of us who was looking for it the next day were truly pissed. We could not find it the next day because we were like, y'all, Mac, what you mean you sold out already? You could always find Mac when it dropped, and it was shocking to see that something from you all could sell out and still have people talking after it was gone. But stuff that y'all just have here available all day, every day, Maybelline do that, L'Oreal do that. We can walk into Walmart and just pick it up when we want, anytime. The only thing we wanted permanent from y'all was our foundations, our base products. But the lip glosses, you need some limited edition versions. You need some limited edition eyeshadows, some highlighters. The celeb collabs, I still say those should be so limited, even more limited than anything else to make sure. Because y'all don't do them like y'all do the Mac and Mariah Carey no more. Baby, we gonna, y'all see I use that every year. And we already at 8:29, so baby, we about to get ready to end this because I see it's 8:30 now. So I'm hoping everybody did enjoy tonight's video. I know we ain't talk about much, it's just boring me sitting here. But tomorrow, well, tonight, we're gonna pick us a giveaway winner. I'm gonna send them that email after I'll probably hit them up in the comment section tonight to get their email information, and then in the morning I'll let them know what's the information to send everything out. I'm going to record the video so you all can have La Cienega by Thursday. I think you all should get, I think it's Thunder or whichever one. I got to look at the poll to see which one comes after that by Friday, Saturday. But whatever my last few videos for my palettes of the month, I want to make sure I pick all of those up, get tutorials of those going because I do not want to declutter anything. Since I enjoy talking to someone with you. Baby, I want to see, now that I see I got this going and it's going to follow me and I ain't got to be worried about this and being in frame, I want to try doing that next feature they have because YouTube has something called, I think it's called like Go Live with somebody where they can actually enter the live chat with you and, you know, you can be in frame and things like that. And I want to find out how to get that going because that looks like that'll be a lot of fun. Because instead of us just sitting here chatting, if we can actually interact with each other and actually video talk, I think that'll be amazing, especially why the channel is still small, because I tell a lot of people. They like, you wish you had 20, 30, 40, 50,000 or, you know, 5, 6, 7 million people. And from one point of view, that looks like that would be amazing. That looks like that would be fun because I'm quite sure the views, the impact, the money, the reach and all that is beautiful. But when I think of how many hours I've spent in the average week responding to comments across all platforms, and I only have 1,000 working on my second 1,000, you know, group of people, I can't imagine what it feels like to have to respond to that many people. It probably gets to a point where you just have to eventually say, I'm going to respond to comments for 10 minutes right now. And after that, it's just that. And whoever don't get one. Because I look at videos like, videos from Nikki tutorials and you see 20, 30,000 comments and it's like, you know, most of y'all gonna have to just go over her head because she can't respond to everybody. And I like the fact that right now, even though sometimes some comments do slip in the crack, I usually can get to everybody. But a lot of you all have been saying for some reason, I'm not sure, a lot of comments have been getting flagged and it don't be nothing wrong. You might just be commenting under a video or something and it takes it straight off and you can't see it. And it's like, boo boo, because I have to see something that would be great. I'm about to have, okay, yes, yes, yes. Let me, because you've never been done responding. I'm like, right now, I'm still holding on, but I ain't gonna lie. During the hype of this giveaway, it did get to a point where sometimes I was sitting back like, you know what, Torrence, you've been responding for as long as you can. You're gonna have to just finish in the morning. And then you wake up in the morning and you like, the number is still growing. And so you just try to respond to the oldest ones until you get them all going. And it was luckily because I got injured, I was able to sit back when I hurt my leg and just be here. And that time is what helped me get caught up. But the rest is done. after this giveaway, we got to get those videos cracking because I want to get all of those tutorials up. Excuse me. As well as the foundation tutorial this month because I don't know if I got one, but I know for sure I never did one for that Fenty Beauty. Which one was it? The hydrated foundation. And right now I'm testing out the Luminous Silk. So I want to get that one up at least by next month. So we're going to end this here because I keep saying we're going to stop things and it's already 8:33. And I want to make sure I have time to eat, shower, rest, and things like that and hit my family up because best friend and sister done called me. So I love you all. I want to thank you. Make sure you tell everyone about the giveaway because it will be up until 11:59. You can comment at midnight, closing the comments off, picking a giveaway winner, and we're going to do that. So remember to practice. Continue to stay blessed. And until next time, goodbye, YouTube.